So a couple days ago, I got a comment asking me to try and go to round 20 on World at War Riese with no perks because it's an achievement, which I thought I actually already had the achievement from like a long time ago when I got it. Just came on the catwalk, but apparently I didn't. So I figured I would just try and get it because it's a cool challenge and I don't have all these zombies achievements for World at War. So I'm going to try and get to round 20 with no perks on World at War Riese, but if I can get past 20, I'll keep going. I'm not just going to quit on 20. I'll try and see how far I can go. And my last video of the no jug with the Car 98 kind of helped, I guess, practice for this, but I'm actually going to be able to kill the dogs efficiently this time because I'm not using a stupid Car 98. So I was pretty confident I would be able to get this on probably like my first or second try because I could just get a ray gun and a wonder off and camp at the power area with the electric trap and probably get there pretty easily. So I stayed in spawn until the end of round 4 to rack up points because I want to hit the box as early as possible to just get good guns so that I can actually pass the first dog round easily and not die early. Also, recently, I unlocked channel memberships, so I'm going to try and make like custom emojis and stuff for that, I guess. It's going to be like $1 a month. If you buy it, whatever challenges you comment, those will be like the priority for next ones. I'm still working on trying to do that though, because I mean, I'm not that good at that stuff. I'm still like trying to learn to make the custom images and all that stuff right now, but that will probably be made soon. After getting the Wonderwaff first box hit, I got monkeys on literally the second box hit. So the insane box luck on my very first attempt was just like, I mean, it was literally just insane box luck. And then I think like 2 or 3 hits later, I got the PPSH. So this was my loadout for the game literally already. Once I had the Wonderwaff, dog rounds were literally no problem because I mean I can just one hit them and then reload before the next ones get there. So I mean, yeah, dog rounds are basically just a walk in the park. So here I'll just like show the strategy that I was kind of going for. Just at the start of the round, once I see the first few zombies, I'll just turn on this trap. I started turning it on like on round 11, like pretty early just to be safe because I got really good box luck, so I didn't want to mess up and throw the game. But I would just turn this trap on. Once it would turn off, I would just use the PPSH and Wonderwaff, and the round was usually almost over by the time the trap would turn off anyway, so this made it pretty easy. These like earlier rounds, like before 15-ish, was just super easy because I can like just spam the Wonderwaff and I'm not going to run out of ammo with it. And the PPSH wasn't going to have any ammo problems either, and it could still kill just like super duper fast. So yeah, even without the trap on, the early rounds are still pretty easy. Dog rounds were still really easy. You can just one hit them with the Wonderwaff and reload before the next ones get there, as long as you reload cancel, because this thing's reload is really slow without speed cool, but it's still fine. So at about round 15, the trap would like end about half the round, so I still had like a decent little bit to kill afterwards, but still wasn't too bad. And then I almost died to a headless zombie, but now I started having to spam the Wonderwaff a little bit more, and the PPSH was still killing really fast, but it would run out of ammo if I was mainly just using it, so I started having to use the Wonderwaff a lot more. And even getting closer to round 20 and leading up to it, I was basically just still use the trap, and once it turns off, try and just PPSH the zombies, but the mid-round dogs started spawning in now, so this is when things kind of got scary. But for this round, every single dog that was going to show up showed up while the trap was still on, so I didn't have any show up after it turned off, so I just got through the round super easy. And then my last dog round before 20 was on 18, so I knew I was going to have to play through 19, but I figured since it's the last round before 20, I can spam Wonderwaff if I need, but I'm going to try not to so that I can play past 20 and just see how far I can actually get doing this challenge. And once I was on 19, after the trap turned off, I was just kind of using my monkeys just to be safe because, to be honest, on World at War Riese, I feel like I hardly ever use them because a lot of the time when I get monkeys, I use them after like I go down to try and get my perks back, but obviously on World at War, Quick Revive doesn't do anything in solo, so I feel like I just never really use them on World at War Riese like at all, but they came kind of in handy now just to keep me safe. And as you can see, I hit round 20 here. It does take a second for the achievement to show up, but you'll see it in the top right corner. Perkaholics Anonymous, probably the hardest zombies achievement to get in World at War. But because round 20 was a little too easy, I decided to try and just push it to 25 because, I mean, I had a Wonderwaff. Why not, you know? Just see how far I could really get. And it went pretty well. The PPSH was not the greatest by now. It would kind of run out of ammo if I was trying to spam it. But the Wonderwaff was obviously still good because I don't have to worry about shocking myself because I'm not using Jug anyway. Then after I ended round 22, I decided to go get Bouncing Betties because I also wanted to hit the box. But I ended up with just another PPSH, so I grabbed Bouncing Betties while I was at it. And then I literally got saved on the dog round by Bouncing Betties because I was going to run out of Wonderwaff ammo, so it was really good that I bought those when I did. And after buying Bouncing Betties as well, I made it to round 25 and was just going to keep going because, you know, why stop? I just got to see how far I can actually get because no perks in World of War is no joke. Because, I mean, basically if I get hit once while training, I'm probably just going to die. At the end of 25, I went and hit the box to try and get a ray gun because the PPSH really wasn't doing too much at this point. And after a little while of spinning, I got lucky and finally got the ray gun. And even though the ray gun was extremely risky to use because one hit of splash damage and I am dead, I've played Nocturne Toten about 1,000 times, so I'm kind of used to using the thing with no jug, to be honest. The main thing I had to watch out for was a dog running up to me while I was shooting and making me kind of hit myself, but I would usually just shoot a Wonderwaff at the dogs just to be safe. And now, once I'm on round 27, I was pretty sure I could probably end up getting a 30. Right there, I shocked myself, but again, doesn't really matter. I'm not using Jug anyway. And I was just really, really hoping I could get to round 30. As you can see, here's how I deal with the dogs. Just either ray gun them or Wonderwaff them. Don't let them get close at all because I will die to splash damage if they do. Then right here, I do the dumbest thing. While going to switch my weapon, I hit my controller on my desk, and so it threw a monkey, and I died.